So funny. We're so funny.
We like to have fun around here.
I found out recently I do this thing where I tell people I said things to people, and that person goes, "You literally never said that to me." And I go, "Oh, are you sure?" And then Reese said recently, she goes, he has conversations with himself, and then he thinks that he had that conversation. And I was like, she's not wrong.
Do you ever see Joe sometimes like sitting there like intensely staring at something? I think that's when he's having that. That's when he's talking to us. He's literally having a full blown conversation with us in that moment.
So yeah, I like that you just call her girlfriend. You have to prep mom's closet.
Yeah, to be painted.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
Even though there's doing in the closet.
No, you're like, I do mom's fashion now. I just Cher came over. She's like, you know what? I like your look.
I like the way you dress.
Yeah. They all just look like Ian next time I see them. I'm like, what the fuck?
Big old forward hats.
Nobody told me.
Flat bill hat.
Just t-shirts. Fucking gym shorts on.
Anime t-shirts. Yeah. Cargo shorts. We're coming.
They both have guns and knives on them.
Wow.
Welcome to another episode of SuperSour Podcast. This is almost the end of October, and it's coming towards the end of spooky season. We have another episode coming out before then, or after then, and it's going to be extra spooky for you guys, so really excited about all that. But we're here today, and bringing back Ian is back on SuperSour Podcast. Everybody, let's clap in Ian, and welcome back Ian. Let's go. Let's go. It's good to have you back, bud.
It's been nice being here.
And my kid, you just hear off mic. He's like, and my payment. Don't forget my
this
payment.
This is an appearance. I'm still getting paid.
And of course, the whole crew's in the house. Reese, Stuart, Joe, the whitest Puerto Rican you know.
Joe is that guy that's like, you know, I haven't seen my birth certificate for a while. I'm going to ruin everything in this house until I find it. I'm going to destroy this
A tornado
house.
would hit this house. It's called Joe finding his glasses or something, you know.
Which,
God forbid I needed to wear prescription glasses.
I paid to get a copy of my birth certificate. It's already lost.
I've done that
a couple of months ago.
So many times.
I already don't know where it is.
My ID has never had my current address on it because I've always just gotten a new ID all the time, and I'm like, whatever, just put my old address on there, like whatever, I don't care.
Lots to talk about today. I don't like when so much stuff is happening in October because it takes us away from the spirit of Halloween. People be talking about shit that's going on in pop culture and stuff that's going on in the world politically, and I'm like, yeah, but what about the pumpkins? What of the pumpkins?
What of the skeletons?
What of the spooky, scary skeletons? I don't ever know the words after that. At the end of the week, we're recording on a Saturday here for all of you who want to know the time zeitgeist of what's going on. Anything exciting happen for you guys this week? Anything that's good, big that's going on in this week of October, the second to last week before Halloween, where Halloween ends on a fucking Monday?
I carved a pumpkin.
We did
That's
carve
that
pumpkins
one.
recently. When was the last time you carved a pumpkin?
Oh, shit. Middle school. So, like, 15 years ago.
You remember how hard that shit is?
It was easy.
It was my first time carving one, and it was difficult.
Well, I didn't do anything like crazy like these people who like do like the arts or but like
that
regular.
one's mine. The one that looks like a 7-year-old did it.
Basic ass.
All right,
Yeah.
well,
Dude.
calm down over there. It was
Did
just,
you guys use like the little orange like circular knives?
No, we just
like
used regular knives from here, which was essentially kind of worse. Like, I mean, I got the hang of it towards the end, and also I was drinking, and I got a little like at the end I was like, once I got the hang of it, I was going too fast and shit like that, and I started messing it up. So I think after I get the hang of it for sure, and also
Well, that would be more difficult because I used to use like those little like hand saws for the garden for like pruning small trees.
That'd be really.
That's
good.
what I always used.
Damn. So yeah, we just had the knives here, which are just the knives from like those knives have been around for like 8 years or something like that. It's ridiculous. Longer than that.
And they haven't been sharpened.
Some of them have
since
been.
the last time I've been.
Yeah, exactly. I was gonna say there was a time that we do still have the thing. I think. Oh no, I don't know.
Yeah, we do. It's it's on top of the knife thing, knife block.
Let's get into some topics. Let's talk about some topics that are going on right now.
Let's talk about some topics, doggy.
Typical.
Hell yeah, doggy.
Topical. All right, doggy. We need to get into these topics, otherwise we're never gonna get into this.
Go, doggy.
Side note: this morning, you should have heard. This morning, I did a full-on like a scene from like the new Winnie the Pooh murder movie that you ever heard. Have you heard of that?
I've heard of it, but I haven't.
Yeah,
Seen.
we'll watch our second to last episode.
It's like a documentary.
No,
Or,
it's
like a series.
No,
I don't
it's
know why
a-
I said documentary.
No, it's a regular movie.
You said so. Why'd you say last episode?
No, check out our second to last episode where we talk about it. Yeah, but this morning I did a full-on scene of like Winnie the Pooh like torturing Christopher Robin. We were just playing Fortnite, and I just like broke into Winnie the Pooh character. I forgot why, and then I got dizzy doing it. It's like, Christopher Robin, why did you do this to me?
Why are you making me do this?
I didn't want to hurt you, but now here I am, bloodying your fucking head with an axe. Blackholes, son, won't you come and wash away the rain? Is it the rain or the pain?
It is rain.
Wash away the rain.
You know how they got pictures of the black hole, right? Like some awesome real ass bitch, got pictures of a real like photographic pictures of a black hole. Have you seen that?
We've had pictures of black holes.
Well, for a while now, yes, because of recently. Yeah.
No, because of like beforehand.
No.
Is Stuart the one that found this?
It might be the most high def one, I guess. Maybe. Would she use like a? What? She got like Galaxy S22 Plus Ultra.
Yeah, I think she had it before everybody else, and she used it to get it. And then she just kept zooming and zooming and zooming and zooming. And she got past the blur, and then she goes, "Holy shit!" And then the black hole was there, and it was like, "Black hole, son, won't you come?"
I'm pretty sure we've had pictures of black holes.
It was literally this year.
It was this year
But
that picture was found?
Yeah, like
I could have sworn,
I could have sworn
it was a
last
few
year.
years ago.
At least last year.
At least last year. I thought it was like at least
He is
2020.
being backup Google guy over here, by the way.
Event Horizon telescope they used.
Was it? But it's a female, right? Because it's not a group.
It was a group. It was definitely a group.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be one person, do you?
I heard it was a female.
Maybe the main person. Oh, or maybe out of the group, there's only one female, and they're trying to be like, that. Oh, the girl
It was a
did
telescope. Okay, yeah, they found it in 2019 in the Event Horizon telescope.
Okay.
So it was 2019.
So she was just the one who happened to be on duty at that point in time, if anything.
Who do we believe?
Me.
Yeah, we're gonna believe a woman about that?
No, out of Stuart and Ian.
Oh, Ian.
Yeah.
Well, regardless,
Oh, we
we got
did too.
that. There's that picture. So that
I'll
was
send you a picture of a black hole.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God! You just send pictures of your
NASA
butthole in a group chat with your boys?
You wouldn't get it.
You just email it to NASA, and they're like, "We have an email from an Ian titled "The Boys," and then one guy goes, "Johnson, that's a black hole."
That is multiple black holes. Why are we in this group chat?
NASA has left the group chat. So there's a video now, audio, and I guess it's a video of the audio, but there's an audio now of the first official audio of what a black hole sounds like.
Here it is.
Yeah, but I mean that's the same thing. Like, do you think whales? Like, you can't actually hear that.
No, Ian, I don't think that when you hear that sound that there's going to be whales floating through the black hole.
That's not.
They're going to be the ones helping you guide through it. I don't think that. No. But do you think that might be what happens? Do you think that that's a possibility? Don't leave the show. I just want to know.
Ian had a brief history with this episode. Brief reintroduction.
You're saying you can't hear dolphin calls or whale calls.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you think people could actually hear that, or is that
I don't.
just
No,
like
I don't think in the vacuum of space
what they're bringing up?
I think that's
No, but like.
It literally says they had to raise it like 57 octaves.
Yeah.
But either way, that's.
Octaves.
I mean, whatever way you have to hear it, it's still terrifying.
Oh, absolutely.
If
Yeah.
you heard that, you'd be like,
But you can't.
but you know what they're gonna use that in like every horror thing ever. You know
Okay.
That like we wouldn't be able to hear it.
No, I don't think so.
Well, you'd be dead before you wouldn't be able to hear it at all.
Well, if you were like in a spacesuit or spaceship.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I still think even then, like you'd be dead before you could hear it, right? Like if you got sucked into a black hole.
Well, if you got
Nobody
sucked
knows.
in,
nobody knows.
yeah, nobody knows
knows.
technically.
Nobody knows.
Yeah, because some people say that it shoots you out on another end of like the other end or whatever.
Yeah, like it's either like a teleporter or like it can suck you into like another universe. Like there's a bunch of theories around it.
Yeah.
But
Like scientifically, why would they appear? You know, like why would a black hole? Yeah, but like why? Like I know that it's like a shit ton of gravity, but
constantly compressing
But,
because
like,
that's
why
how
is it
gravity
there?
works.
why is it there just a bunch of gravity in that one spot?
Because there's like a star there.
Oh, so it's just when the star collapses?
Hold itself up anymore and it kind of collapsed. And
Yeah.
like, the
And then all the
density got
gas.
too high, and then
I guess.
Science.
Yeah, so
Science, bitch.
that's still weird though.
it's gas collapse. Basically.
So it's black holes only happen when the stars die?
So the War of the Worlds book from that got read on the radio in 1930s. Did you guys
Yeah.
you're
Oh yeah, and a
Crazy.
bunch,
Of
remember that a
course.
bunch of people killed themselves
Killed
because
them
they thought it was
crazy?
real.
Yeah.
How dumb do you guys? I mean, 'cause
Well,
it's just like they didn't.
you
'cause they said
gotta
in the
think
beginning.
about it, though.
No, I understand, but it's like they
Yeah,
said
but-
in the beginning, this is a book that we're reading, and they just didn't hear it.
And
Some
they do
people-
that at the same. They do that. They did that. Yeah, they say it at the beginning of every
Right.
however length they read, but they read it and like and essentially like they were acting it out.
Yeah. Oh,
So
yeah,
that's
yeah.
why it was like they brought up like it sounded like an actual news broadcast.
Yeah.
And so,
And-
but they're like, sudden urgent news broadcast. Like, so
Yeah.
you're gonna assume that it's gonna go over every radio station if it's that urgent. So
Right.
people were like,
Yeah.
Well, I was thinking about it, and it's like, I guess it's just like the knowledge of like. Well, and again, I think it's just I don't want to no disrespect, but the stupidity of people in that era. And I'm
Radio technology though had
Right.
just come out like
it was mostly fear.
5-10
100%.
years before
But I'm
that.
saying like that's like the
Not 10
equivalent of
years, it
even
was
today,
sooner.
like of somebody going onto a podcast or a
Not-
radio Sirius XM or something like that. I know,
No.
no, but hold on. But somebody going like telling this again, the stupidity level would be like somebody telling the story of like Jason Voorhees coming out or Michael Myers murdering a neighborhood and people being like, dude, I don't know what's going on, but there's some guy out there and he's murder. I'm not saying they would, but they would tell other people. They'd go, dude, that's the equivalent. Our stupidity now is not freak out and kill yourself. It's like, Bro, I don't know if you've heard.
Yeah,
because they didn't hear the beginning of saying this is a Michael Myers story. They haven't heard
Our
before.
stupidity is like somebody seeing a Facebook post saying that it's healthy for you to put butter in your coffee every morning for cholesterol, and people actually doing it like my grandma. Stupid. So stupid.
I mean, yeah, that's wild, but I could get a closer example to what Joe's talking about, like this whole Slender Man thing.
Ooh, that's a great one.
Right. There you go. Exactly.
But it was made up on a forum, on a creepypasta.
Two teenage girls murdered one of their best friends.
No.
Right.
She didn't die.
Yeah, she did. Yeah, she got stabbed like 13 times or something.
Her little girl had an arm on her, bro.
And
she could play football.
The
No,
reason...
She didn't die. I just did, like, shameless plug time suck. That
Google?
girl's still alive.
I wonder where she's at now.
Yo, real ass dude.
Shouts out...
Those stabs.
Shouts out to the girl who got stabbed 19 times.
Shouts out Peyton Lutner.
Peyton, if you want to be on the pod,
Fucking strong ass bitch.
hell
We'd
yeah,
love to know
bro.
how you made it through those 19 stabs. I assume you pass out after a few of them, right?
Absolutely, there's no way.
Or at least you go into shock. And somebody made the picture, and then I believe either the same person or someone else made the story around it, and then it just grew and grew and grew from that. Which
Yes.
Same thing with the War of the Worlds. It was like the same. Did you hear about the news? And people turn it on, like channel whatever.
I mean, that must have been a crazy time. Again, I respect you, like I said, but I just couldn't imagine that feeling of like when I watched War of the Worlds as a kid, like the Tom Cruise remake. Like I fucking terrifying. Like just the idea of it. You know what I mean? Like imagine being in the 1930s and turning on the radio and being like, "We are under attack by aliens." And blah, blah, blah. It's like,
Another thing you got to think about too is a good comparison to like back then versus now is like if somebody you like respect tells you like if your moms or something like called you and were like, yo, turn on the TV to this channel, they're saying some crazy shit right now, like there's some shit going down, and you turned it on and they're like, we're gonna get bombed by Russia, like you would immediately be like, oh shit, we're gonna get bombed by Russia.
how, like Elon Musk wants to segue his way into the Ukraine-Russia debate. And we've talked about before on here, long ago, this is a good way to bring it, long ago we talked about how Elon wanted to fight Putin. Dear
Putin.
Yeah, shouts out, we'll put that right there. And that's where you should check out that episode a long time ago. Go support old episodes of SuperSour. And but you can also find it on an audio platform as well, on Spotify and SoundCloud. But Elon wants to go over to Russia and he wants to talk to Putin, and he doesn't want to fight him. He wants to try to square it and solve over the whole, Ukraine thing, which I don't know how he's going to solve the whole pipeline thing and the state, the area they want to control. I don't know how he's going to do that, but he says he can.
He wants to Naruto the situation.
He's going to go up to Putin and go, I was also abandoned by my family when I was young.
Cut to swing.
Well,
When I was younger, I wanted to be, I just wanted to be Hokage. And Putin's like, I also wanted to be Hokage. I can't do Russian.
He's like, I am the Hokage. Well, this is a big deal. I go into other smaller countries.
You'll be Putin. Let's play this out. You'll be Putin, and then I'll be Elon. Okay. So Vladimir, I'm here to let you know that I'm here to talk about the war between you and the Ukraine, because it's a shame what's going on today. So
it used to be Russia. It needs to be Russia again.
Of course,
It's ours.
Of course, but like, if you think about it, when I was young, I also didn't have a mother, and what I did was I used my intelligence and my power. And, I just built a couple of tunnels and some rockets and stuff like that, and I'm trying to help the world. So maybe we could do the same thing with Ukraine, and we can build it together.
It's nothing. I came from poverty, run KGB, am president, am Hokage. You build some tunnels. Is nothing compared to Russian might. This country is going to be country again. It's for the motherland.
I think we're on the same page. I think
take sip of tea.
Oh, Oh, okay. This is from you. Okay. So I was saying, I think
we're done here.
And end scene.
Oh, yeah.
Beautiful.
Is how it would go down.
Yeah. I lost my Elon Musk. I can't do Elon Musk anymore. I lost that.
Oh, that's okay. It was pretty good.
I harnessed Gary V and Winnie the Pooh more and shit like that. So it's just like Elon fell to the side.
What is big deal?
Yeah. Ian's got Russian down pat. Yeah. So
the trash blinking.
So Elon wants to go do that, right? And he thinks he's big bad. But here's the problem: is that Teslas and smart cars are blowing up, man. Have you seen that?
I've seen one instance of it.
You seen what? What do you mean? What'd you see?
Of like someone parked their Tesla, plugged it in, and it blew up in their driveway. Well, it caught fire in their driveway.
Right. Blow up is
Well, it went.
Yeah.
Because what's in the actual batteries? But yeah, it's like because he had like one of the first Teslas.
Yeah. So, I mean, the cars are blowing up, and let me tell you what his response is to that is he made a robot.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, doggy.
He made a robot.
Was it at least a sex robot?
I mean, you can probably.
I mean,
you can have sex with anything.
with him, he's like, I'm sure it's going to be in the.
If you try hard enough, you can have sex with anything. You can fuck anything.
I'm sure he's going to be like, it's in the later functions. It's in the works. We're working with Mark Zuckerberg on how to make that happen. Yeah, but the thing is like apparently I haven't seen the picture. I'll see it after this. But like the robot looks like shit. Apparently, like people are like, you built your own robot and it looks terrible, So I just it's if you built a robot, it's like Iron Man shit. They're like when he first built his Iron Man suit, it didn't look great, but then afterwards it looks fucking fantastic. So it's just like, so I bet in like another couple of years he's gonna have like a full-fledged like Iron Man.
I mean,
suit.
yeah, I guess if he's like testing.
Yeah, he's gonna put tits on it.
Eventually, hopefully.
That'd be hot.
You got 4 people in this house that want tits on that robot, Elon.
Do you think this ends with like us being an iRobot, or do you think this ends with us just him fixing the fucking Tesla cars?
I mean, if his robots are as hot as the robots in iRobot, that is totally fine.
Wow, what a piece of shit.
That's not that bad.
I mean, I wouldn't fuck.
By the way, for the
I
camera,
might have sex
with
that.
He's like, is this the robot? Is this it?
Well, we don't have the screen.
Yeah, I know. We have a different.
But the
setup,
picture is here anyway, so.
It's right there, yeah.
I also would have sex with that robot. It's about a
If it had a dick.
6 out of 10.
So
if you had to sexually rate that robot.
Probably like a 3. Yeah.
I'm at like a 6.
Well,
like
Have you ever played Five Nights at Freddy's?
yeah. That's why it's a 3.
Chica.
Ay.
Now we know where Stuart stands.
Honestly, what can be sad but isn't sad is sometimes is like the 90s badasses and like the people that we relate to like from our like young teenage angst era who are now like
Probably dead.
or
Shouts
doing
out Kurt
something to better
Cobain.
themselves, but we're like, wow, that's so weird. And it's the best way to put it nicely. Such as Snoop Dogg having his own child's YouTube channel or like a kid's YouTube channel and Serial. Have you seen that? I know you
Serial, I can believe.
SnoopLoops.
Kids YouTube channel? He has a kids YouTube channel.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel now for kids where we have a Google guy here. He usually Googles things like this to point up like, facts and stuff like that when we're talking about things. So he's probably gonna pull things up. Wow. One out of fucking 7 topics. Don't fucking jerk yourself off in front of us or anything, Louis.
He is now jerking himself off in front of us.
But, he has his own kids channel where he teaches them about like social issues and like racism and things like that, and it's pretty funny. It's pretty interesting, and it's where also he promotes his cereal.
It's called Doggy Land.
Doggy
Land.
Yeah, he's Bow Wizzle.
Oh my God! Well, now he's got a new identity. He's got something. He's got Snoop Dogg. He's got Snoop Lion. He's got Snoopzilla. Wow, what the hell? He's got Snoopzilla, and now he's got Snoop. What is it?
Bow Wizzle.
Snoop Bow
Wizzle.
Yeah. And then also on the show you got Chow Wow, Wags.
That is
that's hilarious.
Ridiculous.
That is absolutely hilarious. I mean, does it down any like? So let me ask you something. The main point of this is like when you listen to like Doggy Style or Gin and Juice. Do you think it's just as badass today as it was back in like 2005 when you were listening to Gin and Juice?
You know what's funny that you're bringing this up is it makes me think about Ice-T and like the huge controversy in like the rap community just in general when Ice-T like stopped rapping and started acting
and playing a cop.
His fucking best role was as a cop, and literally the rap community was like, "You're a bitch, bro." SnoopLoops
with a Z.
SnoopLoops.
Loops.
And like Ice-T was just like, "Yo, like I'm going where the money is for me, you know," because like he was done with music, he couldn't think of anything else to make, I guess, and acting was apparently working for him. If you think it's good acting.
Somewhat
comedic.
So yeah,
It's not
Somewhat.
supposed to be.
In some senses.
I love Snoop Dogg, but this shit of like being on fucking. He was on what was it? He was on
of Fortune.
Wheel of Fortune. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I can see that. Have you seen
spelled
the
it a little
clip of
weird.
him where he forgets to turn off his Twitch and his camera, and it's the next day, and he's walking, and he's like, "Oh shit!
Wait,
I forgot to turn this motherfucker off."
What's crazy? He comes in like vibing and shit, like with music,
He's like
smoking.
He's like about to play some fucking video.
What?
He like literally, you can see him like, is that me? Like he moves a little bit. He's like, oh fuck, I forgot to turn off my kid. So good.
That's so funny. And I mean, it's not to rag on it. It's like fucking Jackass, the Jackass Squad. They were on Family Feud. Did you see that?
Bam.
No.
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 Steve Harvey was like, playa.
You're gonna ruin this shit.
Yeah. No, it was Johnny, Danger Aaron, was it Preston, and I think like two other, like the Rachel Wolfson and Pootie
Yeah.
Pie, or not Pootie Pie, that's a different
Pootie Pie.
Poopsie.
Poopsie, yeah.
Have you seen Jackass, the new? Oh, it's great. It's the newest Jackass. It's great.
Poopsie was in another Jackass, right?
No.
No, that was the first
He's
one?
just in the newest one, yeah.
Fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, great episode, but it's just where you go, like, you look at it and you go, you guys need money, huh? I mean, I get it. And it's not a diss at all saying that. I just understand. I'm like, you guys probably need money. Because otherwise, why the fuck would you be on Family? Actually, I take that back. Would y'all be on Family Feud? Because
I would
Steve Harvey-
100% be on Family Feud. Steve Harvey, if you want us to be on Family Feud, I'll do that.
Put SuperSour on Family Feud. There's 5 of us.
Would definitely go on Family Feud just for Steve Harvey, but
Yes.
I fucking love Steve Harvey.
I can't wait to say penis.
And have him go,
What does a male have that females do not?
more rights.
That just hurts.
Steve. He said more rights.
we're done here. It's like turn the cameras off.
Yeah. My bad, Steve.
Yeah, and if you can just keep a constant flow, that'd really be great
That'd be
for
good.
the
Cut.
Cut.
I'm just like pale.
Beyond Meat CEO bites the face off of a person. Bites the nose off of, I'm sorry, at a football game.
What?
Beyond Meat, the CEO of Beyond Meat bites the nose off of a person at a football game.
What's funny is there's actually a horror movie based off of like this almost exact situation.
Where somebody who makes vegan meat ends up like making human meat. Are you talking about what's it called? What's that movie with?
She winds up eating people.
What's that movie with Johnny Depp where he's the
pies?
Where he's the butcher in London? What's it called?
No, he's a barber who kills people.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
the
then
barber.
his wife makes them into meat pies.
No, it's not that one though. Were they vegan?
No. Well, you never know, but
Maybe.
it wasn't said. I don't know. They didn't put it in the plot, but they might have been.
They're like Beyond Meat pies.
Yeah,
It's
Beyond
people.
Meat. They would tell
It's
people
all
that.
Beyond Meat. It's people.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy, right? I mean, it's just so funny that you'd go like, that doesn't make any sense. It's a made up thing, but like, it's real, right, Stuart? I mean, yeah. So what football game was it? Do you have do we have where it was actually at? Or it just goes to show you, college football can't be trusted. You get felony battery of biting somebody's nose off.
At least we know now if you bite somebody's nose off, it would just be a felony battery. It wouldn't be like, attempted murder or anything.
Terroristic threat, apparently.
I think is a terroristic threat worse?
He might have been yelling something like,
I'm gonna rip your fucking nose off. I'm sure he said something like that. Yeah. I'm gonna blow this place up, and all I need is your nose. Wow. So my man from Beyond Meat got out of his car, went over and punched the dude in the other car, and then it wasn't enough. He said, "Give me your fucking."
I got your nose.
And then he said, he was quoted. Stuart can see. Guys, I mean, she did it. I mean, come on, seriously. You got it. Yeah, I mean, genuinely. Guys, that's been Reese. Check her out on Homicidal Tire on Twitter.
Reese. Thanks, guys. I have a cult.
No, she doesn't.
One day.
There is no yes and there. No,
Maybe.
That's Ezra.
Ezra.
I'm so tired, guys.
We chant Ezra every night now. Also, even when we're not podcasting, we also chant to Ezra.
Yeah.
Who's we?
Yeah, right.
All three of us, at least.
Yeah, I do it too.
Yeah.
Ian. Ezra. Oh, we left out. I want you guys to think I'm a cool guy. I mean, I'm a cool guy.
What are you putting in the punch?
I mean, I still want to try some Impossible Whoppers and shit like that, but it doesn't. This doesn't fully take me away from.
Isn't Impossible a different company?
Huh?
Impossible's a different company, isn't it?
Yeah, but overall, you think like all those guys are all
They're obviously eating
faces
people.
and shit like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all what Beyond Meat and shit like that is what it's made of is people.
Yeah, vegans eat
Human
people. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Stuart, look up what's the movie of Johnny Depp did that where he's the butcher. He's a barber in London, and his wife's like a meat butcher pastry maker. What's that called?
Sweeney Todd.
Yeah.
Sweeney Todd is the name. Is the main corporation name of all these Impossible and Beyond Meat
Can
companies.
we look up the name of that movie that I was thinking of where the girl... It's literally the exact story. She works for like a vegan made restaurant and she starts
is that
eating
on Netflix,
people. I think so.
I think so.
I haven't heard of that.
Yeah.
Because that literally just came out.
Yeah, it's a show. It's a bitch who's got some kind of... did it touch you? I'm sorry. Where she's got some like pastry place or something like that, and she's serving, and everybody's like, "This is top notch," and then she's like, "Thanks, it's my husband," or something like that. It's not.
I don't remember that. Yeah.
No.
It's my husband.
I'm ad-libbing here.
It's my husband's recipe.
Come on, guys, comedy.
It's a husband in the pie.
I call this the husband pie because
My husband's in it.
there's a little bit of my husband in each one. Oh my god, that's so romantic.
It's like, what was that movie? I think it was like The Color Purple or something where she shit in the pie. And it was a race movie. It was about like
Reese Witherspoon.
No.
No.
It was about
Reese. As in,
race.
race.
Yeah.
It was black maids in like
Yeah.
the 60s.
I think it was The
1960s.
Color Purple, wasn't it? Or was it a different one?
I've seen the movie. Was it
Yeah.
based on a true story?
I don't know. I don't remember.
So. I like to think so.
I like to think so too.
I'd be like,
you know what? We're gonna say that it's based on a true story.
Did you get God, or did you get open up to a new window of eating shit?
I'm sure somebody made a racist woman eat shit before, so we're gonna make sure that it's based on her.
Yeah.
Whoever that is.
I'm sure it's happened.
Our Google guy has been stuck, by the way.
I know. I'm sorry. It's fine. I'm sure
good.
I'll be able to find it somehow, and then I'll put it here.
Let's round this motherfucker out by talking about Antonio Travis Brown. I did not know that was his middle name. Senior. Does he have a kid that he named himself after?
I think so, apparently.
Antonio Brown. We need to get him a mic. We need to get another mic for Stuart. Gotta get another mic.
I'll find mine.
And Antonio Brown, a football player used to be for the Steelers. Now and then after that used to play for the Bucks with Tom Brady. Shouts out.
Oof.
We'd be remiss. So what do you mean? What did he do?
I don't know. It just sounds like he did something.
Yeah. So originally, so it's not in here, but Google guy, if you can Google who hit, there's a story of who hit him hardest. Like,
I don't have
he was. It's okay. Antonio Brown was a wide receiver who got demolished one day. Like he took a big fucking hit that made the audience. They didn't go, oh, they went.
It made him retarded.
So there's
the boxer.
No.
Football player.
No, football player.
Wide receiver.
Football.
Tom Brady. Tom Brady coworker.
Don't look that.
Honestly, you could probably find some good stuff.
The hit that gave Antonio Brown CTE. That'd be a good Google.
That's what it is, bro. I was Googling shit and I couldn't find anything on that, and I was like, what were those letters?
CTE, yeah.
Couldn't think of the letters, but I did find other stuff like Tom Brady's wife. Slut.
Oh yeah, she's leaving him.
Goddamn silence.
Oh! God damn!
Oh, he whipped forward.
Jesus!
Like
Holy
that hit, and then he
Oh.
lands on his butt, so his head fucking whips down. That's
Yeah, we won't be able to show that,
No,
unfortunately.
I'm not gonna put that in there.
Oh,
Go to our Patreon though if you want to see this horrible video of this guy getting his brain bashed in.
God, I feel so bad.
Might put a couple videos like that in there just so they really get their $3 worth. Patreon, SuperSour.
We can't show it, but he gets hit by in a Cincinnati Bengals game, and I mean, man, you can just see how it would joggle anybody's brain like pretty heavily. So since then, though, he has been on. So I say that because to give him the benefit of the doubt at the beginning, you know what I mean? Because like ever since then, he's been on some weirdo stuff. Like he's got this thing where like he goes to the doctors, right? And he's like there's a video of him just farting on the doctor while the doctor's checking him out. He's like he just keeps being like sorry. But he's not like being genuinely sorry. He's laughing.
Yeah, it was
about
like on purpose.
He's purposely farting on the doctor while he's the doctor
weird.
checking him out. It's a weird thing. Took pictures with Tom Brady's wife.
Put him on Instagram too. Just It's
pretty weird to do with because he plays with Tom Brady at the time, so that's pretty weird to do. And then the most recent thing is what's this? Okay. What's this? No showed.
Yeah, sorry.
No showed for. That sounds like
because he was trying to have a rap career, and then he just was like, you know what? I don't want to do that anymore.
You can't have a rap career with CTE. Or maybe you could.
No, you definitely can't because he decided. He basically kind of how he quit football, I assume, because he was like, I just don't want to do this anymore. I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, if you didn't see when he quit football, he was playing for the Bucks with Tom Brady. Dream position, being one of the best wide receivers of all time is what he was doing. And he just like in the middle of a Jacksonville Jaguars game against the Jacksonville Jaguars, he just took his helmet off, took his shit off, and just walked off the sidelines and just left. Left the arena entirely, and was done. And that was after the farts. And and then now he's been spotted in Dubai, I believe it is, right?
Yeah.
And he was at, I don't know, man, but he is. So he's at this pool party, right? And he's like, we'll get the video and we'll show you. So he's at this pool party, and he's like, you know, we don't know if it's like, nobody knows if it's like a swingers party or this like sexual party in Dubai.
No, actually, this girl, it was literally just like people hanging out in a pool. This girl also seems happy to have him on her, but realistically, she was trying to get away, apparently.
It's pretty obvious, in my opinion.
And then she goes inside, too, after this incident that he's going to tell you about. She goes inside and starts going up to, like, the staff and whatever and starts yelling about, like, are you guys going to do anything about this? Because, like, he was being loud and aggressive
Antonio Brown.
Yeah, about it. So it's like the staff saw that he was doing that and just still didn't do anything. And, yeah, so, no, he was definitely the only one there that was that was naked or anything.
Man, what a real ass dude. I don't fully like 100 like there's more to that story because there's no way he just picked some random woman and like because that woman like clearly had some like boyfriend or friend or brother or cousin or husband or something with her that was she swam over to and also that he was clearly staring the whole time. So there's this video and it's
like I've never seen it. So
yeah, and he basically, you know, first of all, he's showing his ass like he's doing that. He's showing his ass out of water, right?
Whole ass, like legit, like not just doing stupid stuff. Like he's literally putting his butt
just
in the air,
and then he's dunking this woman like he's fucking like he's 13. He's just dunking her underwater, right?
That's how you do it,
right? That's how you let him know you like her.
Moves.
Yo, the swag on Antonio.
Did he pull her hair?
I think. You know what? I think that's where it went wrong. Is he didn't pull her hair.
He should have
pulled her hair.
Should have had.
Give her a little punch in the arm and been like, nerd, or something like that.
Had some gum to put in her hair.
Oh, yeah, true. So he does all that, and then eventually after he's dunking her and she's clearly not having a good time, he picks her up in the water and throws her, and she, like Reese says, it does a smile and swim away, but it's a smile and swim away of like, God, I can't believe I'm finally away from that fucking struggle of that monster of a wide receiver and when she starts swimming away, he pops his waist above the water, and I mean, like, man, it's literally this blurred in the picture, and it's like, and he just pops it above the water.
They're making it look bigger.
Maybe, but I'm telling you, it's wild. But he just like pops his dick above the water and just starts stroking his dick. Yeah, it was wild. Yeah. Also, he's got socks on.
Yeah, that's the most psychopathic shit
That's
the worst
I've ever
part.
seen in my life.
Go ahead and just beat your meat in a pool.
You know what's funny is like
the people, but please take your fucking socks off.
Yeah, take your fucking socks off.
The doctor diagnosis is like, oh, he's got CTE, and they're like, thank you. How did you be able to come to that? He's
he has socks on in the pool.
He has socks on in the pool.
Well, what kind of psychopath shit is that? Jeffrey Dahmer, Ted Bundy, everybody else that's murdered somebody would be like, what are you doing?
Yo, Dahmer would be like, he's hitting on this guy, he's dating him the whole time. He's like, and then they go to the pool and he goes, what are you doing?
Hold on.
Why
you're not gonna
take off your socks?
I don't know.
I think I gotta get out of here.
I'll be right back.
Antonio Brown's like, splash!
I gotta go get beer.
And then Antonio Brown flashes the dick, and then Dahmer's like, I think I'll stick around a little bit.
Oh gosh. Let's watch this tape.
I want to just take some pictures of that massive dome.
Of that giant schmeat. What the fuck? That's wild.
Guys, I think it's time to wrap this one. I think we've done great today. It's been super spoopy. It's also been super informative. It's also been super nostalgic. We did great today. Guys, before we go, we did do good, didn't we? We're good boys.
Let them go.
Before we go, we just remind you to follow us on all social media. Check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter at SuperSourjir. You can go to Spotify and SoundCloud, SuperSour Podcast on YouTube, SoundCloud, and Spotify. You can also go to twitch.tv/SuperSourGames. Follow us there. Subscribe to us there. Donate. Put in some bitch. Cheer in there. Hang out with us every other night while we play Fortnite with these fools. And we try to get some dubs. And we hope you come over there and check out what's going on and support us there. Otherwise, singularly, you can find me at Joe Sourest on all social media, pretty much. JOE_Sourest, SOUREST. Reese, you can find you at, where are we finding you at?
A homicidal tire. Or my Ninja Giraffe.
And Ian's working on his social media game, but he'll be available soon for everybody, correct?
Eventually.
When he's available to the public, he'll be available to the public. But otherwise, you can find him here on SuperSour and on twitch.tv/SuperSourGames, where you can see all his awesome input and his hilarious thoughts that he has that he inputs to everything that we do here.
And Stuart is here. So if you want to see him, you just come here.
Yeah, well, you can't see him, but you can hear from him. But it's been a great episode, guys. It's been super fun. And welcome back, Ian, in the comments. Everybody, shouts out Ian for coming back to SuperSour. Check out Throwing Hands, where you can see Ian as well, hang out with me and Darnell.
Well, you can't see him. You can hear him now.
You can now, yeah. But otherwise, stay spoopy, stay sour, tie-dye up all those buttons, like, comment, subscribe, share to the people that you hate the most, and we'll see you next time, boys.
100 likes and I'll shave my head.
Boom.
On the cast.
100, you heard it here first from SuperSour. 100 likes and you'll shave his head.